You guys doing all right over there? God dang it, I thought I'd make that jump. Hey! Get away from them. Yeah, come fight me. Come on over, buddy. Nope. Okay, maybe a little bit. Come on over here. Come on over. Dead. That was a fun time. Is there another one? Oh, they're fighting another snap maw over here. How'd you get separated from them? Hey, I need to break that. I want you to get nice and frosty. Oh, it's getting in the water, dang it. That's gonna be a problem. Actually, it's kind of working in my favor. Oh, someone broke the thing. Oh, you're giga dead, buddy. Good night, sweet prince. I'm gonna need that fang.
We help Berggren, Berggren helps us. Berggren helps Aloy. Everyone's better off.
Yeah, it'll be good for everyone. Search trout.
This'll last.
These poor frozen fish.
Come here, Aloy. Let's have a proper goodbye, huh?
Who's the best, huh?
There. That's the last of Berggren's parts. Looks like you three are out of debt. For now. Until Urkai breaks something else.
It was one time!
You make a nice shaman, Aloy. Thanks for lending a hand. Maybe we'll meet you in the Sundom sometime.
Once you get to the Sundom, what then? What's the next step?
We hunt like Nakoni wanted to hunt.
Nakoni had big dreams. A werak in which everyone pulls their weight and takes care of each other. No shamans, no chieftains, no need to pry the power out of anybody's hands.
Sounds like a lot of work.
But worth it, I think. And a fitting tribute to Nakoni. We can become the werak she always wished for.
You won't have me to strip your kills now. Are you three gonna be alright?
Doesn't look that hard, really. We'll be fine.
Great. He watches 3 successful harvests and he's suddenly a shaman.
When you get to Song's Edge, talk to Berggren. If he can't teach you himself, he'll know someone who can.
Sure. And I bet he charges us for the introduction.
Thank you, Aloy. I'm sure we'll figure it out.
I guess this is goodbye. How does it feel, putting Banuk lands behind you?
The only thing I would have missed is already gone.
Let all those rotten Banor suck-ups freeze to death.
That's a little much, Urkai, don't you think? It's strange. What is it to be Banuk after Banur forsakes you? How do we decide who we are? How about you, Aloy? Who do you think we are? What will you remember of us?
Look around. You've taken down more machines since you left Banur than some hunters take down in a year.
Shattered hearts and all, right, Urkai?
It wasn't shattered.
But you took down a Thunderjaw to get that heart, didn't you?
We did. So, silly suggestion. But what if we were the Shattered Hearts?
You know, I actually like it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Thank you, Aloy, for seeing us for who we are.
I don't know, man. Shattered hearts, burning turkeys. That's a hard pick. Hard choice to be made there. All right, I'm really glad that side quest had us knock out so many, oh, that's where the survivor thing is. We can go up that way when we go to get that pigment. But I'm glad that had us go through so many of the control towers and take them out, because I do want to, like, take out all the control towers. We got one right there to go handle at some point. That one right there might actually be the last one. It's really hard to see the control towers on the map. I wish that they stood out a little bit more. Oh, there's one up here at the top right. We can do that when we go do the survivor side quest as well. I think that might be it, though. I think after all those towers we just did with them, I think those are the only 2 towers left. Oh, and there's one here going straight up towards there. So one there, and then there was one at the top right? Yeah. I think it's just those 3. So I would like to get those done before we end the playthrough. But for now, let's go get this last figurine. The name they choose is different depending on what you pick there. Ooh, that's neat. All right. Where's my last animal figurine? I don't even know what this one's gonna be. We already got like moose, bear. I think one of them was a dingo. What other, oh my goodness, in my throat. What other animal could be left? There's only one way to find out. Where the heck is it? They're normally like inside buildings. They also normally come up on the focus pretty easily. But I'm not seeing it. I'm still in range. Oh, what was that? There's something right there. There it is.
I can't feel much of anything in this.
Why, hello there, last figurine. What are you? Hey, all animal figurines found. I did not do that in the original playthrough. Ooh, it's a little, like, mountain lion. Panther, maybe? Bobcat? I love it. Well, let's go give the dude the last 2 animal figurines right here. I chose the what you fight for option, and they decided to go with Nakoni's arrows for their name. Oh, that one's probably better, to be honest. I went with what you've endured, and they call themselves Scars of the North. Oh, that's also really good. All 3 are pretty good. I think Nakoni's arrows might be the best. That's neat that they get a different name depending, though. I like that.
Back
Sup,
again,
dude?
Enjuk.
You've picked up my interest in the beasts of the old world, I see.
There you go, Enjuk. That should be the last of the figurines.
Whoop.
By the blue light, I didn't know if I'd ever see the whole collection reunited. And look at them. They're beautiful. You've done a great thing, Aloy. These may represent the last record that any of these beasts ever lived. Take this. It's the least I can do. And come back anytime. I and our animal friends await your return.
That's all I need to know.
Are you sure? You can never learn too much.
How nice. All right, well, let's go through all these. The bear is... That's number 7, I think, the bear. So we gotta go and... We gotta do bear last.
Alcis, Alcis, the noble moose. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
The horns grow like trees. Of course, this moose used those bizarre growths to blend in with its forest home.
I'm pretty sure the moose used them to, like, murder things. That's what I would do if I was a moose.
Canis lupus, the enigmatic gray wolf. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Could it be that these wolves and our foxes are the same somehow? Perhaps after hundreds of winters. No, that's ridiculous.
I love the holoprojector, like, sounds like such an announcer being like, brought to you by yada yada.
Odocolius virginianus, the majestic mule deer. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Not built like a predator, but perhaps it needed those horns to take down its prey in the absence of sharp fangs.
Ursus arctos, the menacing grizzly bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Those claws look like they could rip someone in half.
Perhaps in its youth, but you heard Montana Recreations. He said it's grizzled, old. Its hunting days are behind it.
That is not what it means to be a grizzly bear.
Bison, bison, bison. That's the actual Latin name of the regal American bison. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Latin? Perhaps that's some sort of old world custom in which one repeats the name of a particularly revered animal.
Nah.
Puma concolor. The fearsome cougar. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
His coat is sand colored. Could it have been a burrowing animal? Perhaps those teeth were only used for digging.
Yeah, dude. That's what cougars are like for sure. Was this one a black bear?
Ursus americanus. The magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
How would you like to find yourself cornered by that thing?
I suspect I'd like it very much indeed. What a beautiful beast you were.
Yo, that bear would destroy you, my dude. Don't mess with bears. Dead. I didn't need to do that. There is no purpose in that. I'm not even gonna loot it. I just did it for funsies. Alright, well, we have these. I think those are the last two pigments right here to get, and I assume going up through here is the best way to get them both. So we need to do that. I already mentioned it last stream, I'm pretty sure, but I'm not messing with the hunting grounds anymore in this playthrough. I hate the DLC hunting grounds. I don't like them. I don't find them as enjoyable as the main game hunting grounds. So I think let's continue like the, you know, quotation marks main quest, like the main side quest of the DLC, and see where this takes us next. And then we'll look at what else we can do after that. Probably that other side quest. We still have to do that one. Can't believe in Latin they really say bison, bison, bison. That's hilarious. Load, darn you, load. Hello. Challenge Aratak. All right, I'll just do that. Oh, I still have to go back to Bergrund as well. I didn't realize. Well, let's go turn in the Hunters 3 side quest to Bergrund first and see if it is done before we deal with Aratak.
Bergrund, how'd your investment pay out?
Quite handsomely, thanks very much. Hey, do you know those three crazy Banuk are calling themselves the Shattered Hearts now? Well, now that I have those parts, I can pay off a debt of my own.
So they've gone south then?
Aye, that they have. I've got a friend in the Sundom by the name of O'Toole. He owes me a favor. Old O'Toole is a machine scavenger, a pretty competent one. So I sent them to learn from the best.
Or at least from the pretty competent.
Well, we work with the resources we have. Speaking of which, here, a token of my gratitude.
Yo, thanks, man. Some nice blue gleam there. I wonder what, I want to see... What were the rewards for the animal crates? Blue gleam, that makes sense. And then some mods. Owl bone? The bone of an owl? All right. Mostly blue gleam. All right, cool, cool. Now, let's go challenge Aratak, and definitely nothing will go wrong. It'll all be A-okay. Nothing to worry about.
It sometimes helps to sing the songs of those who came before me.
My people have been telling tales of your accomplishments. Seems you have taken a special interest in our stretch of snow, Outlander.
Yes. And apparently, this is the only way I'll get to see all of it.
Is this a challenge?
For the Warwick.
You? This must be a joke.
It is not a joke, Aratak.
Now I see. The Outlander's your pawn. And with you backing her claim, I have no choice but to accept. I expected better of you, sister.
It was you who forbid me from Thunder's drum, brother.
Brother and sister? This is a little more complicated than I thought.
No, it's simple. You will meet me at the Frost Figures, and I'll put a quick end to this mockery.
I suppose I owe you an explanation.
Yeah. I suppose you do. So why didn't you tell me that you and Aratak are siblings?
I thought I wouldn't have to. I'm surprised Aratak brought it up in front of a stranger. He must be very angry. I'm not always the best judge of
People.
I prefer the company of spirits. They're simply my own. I didn't want you to think of our pilgrimage as some sort of family squabble. It's much more important than that.
I totally forgot that they were siblings.
It's bold, I'll give you that. Going after your own brother.
He gave me no choice. He thinks I'm a child to be shoved to the back of the hunt. He would forbid me from my destiny. And yet, part of me did it knowing he would forgive me, eventually. He always does.
Family drama aside, what's this challenge meant to be anyway?
You and Aratak will hunt machines at the Frost Figures. The victor will be the fastest. It won't be easy.
Nothing about this has been so far.
When you meet us at the starting point, I'll tell you more. It will be simpler to explain from the base of the hills.
Araya, it's not about who's related to who. I want to know what's inside Thunder's drum. The spirit, the daemon, and how it all connects to the machines. But if we're gonna go through with this, I need you to be straight with me.
I underestimated you. And Aratak. I won't make that mistake again.
See you at the Frost Figures then. So, off to risk my life in order to take charge of a Banuk hunting band. Just what I always wanted. Frost Figures, here I come.
Something tells me it's not what Aloy always wanted, judging by the tone of her voice. I'm gonna stream Dimples. Do. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Tickle in my throat. So it's right up here where these pigments are. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see if we can grab the pigments while we do this, but probably what's going to happen is we'll have to do the mission, and then after the mission is over, double back and get the pigments. But either way, I think after we finish this mission, I want to go grab those 2 pigments so that we can check that off our list. That'll basically be it for collectibles. All we'll really have left at that point is any more side quests that come up, and the couple of control towers we haven't finished. Really?
Should be just up there.
Sir? Sir? Missed. Please, I want to freeze you. Nope. Oh, it dived at me. They can do that. It's gone. What is shooting at me from over there? Is that a watcher? Yeah, it's a red-eye watcher. I think. It is. Nope. Whoops. Hey there, buddy. Dead. You're still doing this, huh? I can't see what's happening. Excuse me, you should be dead? Cool. Well, It sure was fun fast traveling into that nonsense.